AEW Double or Nothing 2023 is in the books. Damn, we had Sabu with Jeff Hardy. What is this? A 2005 TNA pay per view. Well, anyway, let's get stuck into it. It was awful. With exploding super kicks, with flabby Jericho. Oh man, this paper probably the worst battle royal finish I've ever fucking seen. Anyway, don't even care that I've swore 20 seconds in. I'm sorry, AEW, it's great. Come on, give us the green tick, boys. Anyway, Jeff Hardy. Very sad seeing what's happened to him, but I mean, very sad. I mean, for more than one reason. Not to the fact that he's botching left, right, and centre. The fact that the Hardy Boys are in a pre-show match, honestly, and what in the name of good Christ is happening here? I just do not get this. But yeah, the Hardys and Hook win. Are you happy? Are you happy? I'm happy. They made Owen Hart's wife, well, ex-wife. Owen Hart's been dead for about 25 years, 24 years. And guess what? We've got the opening ceremonies of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Oh, it's funny because WWE can't use Owen Hart's name, but see AEW, they can do it for a cheap fucking tournament. Literally, the only way they're going to get any sort of fucking viewership into it. Like, come on, guys, do the math. Do the math. Not that good. Not that good at all. It's very poor that they're actually doing this, if we're being honest. But I mean, it's AEW. They've no class or whatever. Nothing like that. Nothing whatsoever. We then have our Blackjack Battle Royal match. We have, I'm going to read through a list of participants in this match. We had Orange Cassidy. He is the champion, of course. International champion. With Davari, Bandido, Big Bill, Brian Cage, Chuck Taylor, Dustin Rhodes, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Keith Lee, Kip Sabian, Commander, Lee Moriarty, Penta El Ciro Maida, Ray Phoenix, Ricky Stark, Swerve Strickland, The Blade, The Butcher, Tony Nese, and Trent Barreta. A match full of fucking bums. Jay White getting eliminated like some fucking absolute bum, and we're led to believe that this guy was right to turn down WWE. This guy's too good to job it in WrestleMania main events, but what, he can kick off the show in AEW in a battle royal and be eliminated like second. Come on. I mean, the AEW fanboys are absolutely fucking delusional. Awful spot. Orange Cassidy wins with one of his wee kicks and it hits the hand and then the guy falls out. I think it was Strickland. Fucking disgraceful. Talking of disgraceful, with Adam Cole taking on Chris Jericho. Bye bye. Sabu came out. You know what? The best thing about this match was Sabu, but if we're being honest, man, Sabu is done. He threw a chair at Jericho. He can barely even throw chairs anymore. But then a Daddy Magic on a table, and then Sabu gets up to the top rope, and it doesn't jump. Literally just falls off the top rope, like in like the pronest position you will ever see, and smashes through Sabu. Just a very sloppy, botchy match, and that's good. Really, take Sabu out of it. It was still a very sloppy, botchy match. We've got a fire extinguisher with kendo sticks. Just Jericho, he's fucking done. I love Chris Jericho. Maybe I should say loved, because I feel now he's just awful, but oh my god, I'm a fan of legends, but Jericho, oh my, everyone he works with feels like they just die. The problem is he works with bums, he doesn't work with anyone good. And in the match, just ends, he does like it was like a Canadian destroyer, which was the slowest thing I've ever seen. And then Cole just starts punching Jericho. And then Aubrey Edwards stopped the match because Jericho could not defend himself. What? It's a non-sanctioned match. What the fuck sort of ending's that? Honestly, man, abysmal. We then have the AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line with FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood taking on Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, and Mark Briscoe's the special guest referee. Oh my god. FTR hit the shatter machine on Jarrett and they win. Mark Briscoe gets a hug. Big buck teeth Mark Briscoe. Oh, my brother did. That's the only reason I'm on this show. I'm a big junkie. Fucking liberal bastard. Mongo. Absolutely Mongo. The Bullet Club Gold battered Ricky Starks backstage. Oh yes, Jay White's getting the time of his life, player. We've got Jericho backstage screaming, and then he hit a firebomb into some jobber backstage. We then have Wardlow against Christian Cage in a ladder match, probably match of the night. Doesn't mean it's particularly good, but he puts he did a Jeff Hardy Swanton Bomb on Luchasaurus off the top of a ladder, and for a big guy, it was pretty good. But you know what? Arn Anderson in this, Christian was wearing a sleeveless turtleneck, which I thought was very good. But yeah, Wardlow winning. I'm not a fan of Wardlow. I feel like Christian should be winning, but you know what? It was actually alright this match. I'm a fan of Christian, so you know what? I liked it. Jamie Hayter loses to Tony Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. Again, like, I love this so much with Tony Schiavone joining commentary team for this match. Why was he only joining commentary team for this match? I don't know, but the Outcasts are beating up Hater, but here comes Britt Baker. Is it because he's a fucking mark for Britt Baker? I'd actually love to go to AEW batter Tony Schiavone, because what's his obsession with Britt Baker? Does Tony Schiavone fucking have his way with Britt Baker slapping her ass while Adam Cole sits there with his maggot dick and attempts to have some pleasure? I don't know, but it just seems very weird, everything that goes on here, right? And yeah, I'm sorry for giving people that image, but anyway, Tony Storm is the new AEW's Women's Championship. We then have the AEW World Trios Championship match with the House of Black, which is Brody King, Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black taking on the Acclaimed, and Buddy Matthews gets buried, says that he sits here while he's getting cucked by a kid named Dominic. Oh man, you know what? I'll give credit where credit is due. I thought that was very, very good. If I'm being honest, that was a sick burn. I think the Acclaim can be good sometimes when they're rapping, but that time they had the rap battles against the Guns, and they were awful. Like they actually got out rapped by a crew that's their gimmick's no rapping. Be like Cena in 2004 going up against fucking Heidenreich or something in a rap battle and losing. Just wouldn't happen. Jade Gargill taking on Taya Valkyrie. She defeats her, and then guess what happens out of nowhere? Chris Statlander returns and then defeats Jade Gargill. So yeah, Jade Gargill has lost her streak, and Chris Statlander has won. And I mean, I would absolutely say this is shocking fashion. I've no idea why they would do this. Like, just no build up to this match. And I mean, I know you could say, well, maybe these streaks are better ending like with a complete surprise rather than like a built up match, but no, I disagree. Like, I mean, look at Goldberg, look at Taker when their streaks end. It was a big moment at the biggest pay per views of the year. I mean, I know people say Double or Nothing is the biggest pay per view of the year, but looking at this card, would you really say that? Probably not. Then we had the AEW World Championship match with MJF against Darby Allin against Jungle Boy against Sammy Guevara. Oh, Sammy Guevara came out. Guess what? Him and Tay Mello are having a baby. Who gives a fuck? Who honestly... See in the Four Corners match, right? Or the Triple Threat match at Mania 20, or the Four Corners match at 16. Did anybody come out, right? Or just any match for a world title, did anyone come out with a sign with her wife or whatever and be like, I'm having a baby? No. Imagine Austin coming out, him against The Rock at Mania 17. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Oh, he's walking, he's talking, yeah. And Austin grabs the mic for the match. And by the way, me and Deborah McMichaels are having a baby. What? No, come on, get this in the fucking bin. Each of them then do finishers of their mentors. Who gives a fuck? MJF wins. That's all you need to know. And it's a sad image, right? We showed you like the hard cam image where these four standing in the corners. Four midgets, not one of them anywhere near 6 foot tall or have any sort of physique, and they're just... It's a sad state professional wrestling is in 2023. Holy fuck, I hate my life watching this shit. We then have Anarchy in the Arena 2. The Elite, Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks take on the Blackpool Combat Club. And you know what? This match was just going to always be an absolutely fucking jobber fest. We had screwdriver wars. They're poking each other with screwdriver. What? Lightsaber screwdriver wars? I don't know what in the name of Christ, man, is happening here. Absolutely horrendous. We then had the Young Bucks day a super kick. I believe it was Mac Jackson. An exploding super kick. And I'll tell you what, right? I'll give props to them for this. The explosion on this super kick was actually better than the explosion 2 years ago when Eddie Kingston so-called saved John Moxley. So, yeah. We then had Nick Jackson, I believe, get his mouth filled with thumbtacks, and then Cesaro hit him with an uppercut, or the European uppercut he does. I believe that's what it's called. I'm not saying like thumbtacks in the mouth isn't like a decent spot, but I don't know, see when it's these bums and you feel like they just do stuff like this in every hardcore match they do, I don't know, it's pishy. Like, I feel like when Foley was in hardcore matches, he outdid himself like in each one. Like spots wise, and I feel like that's what you've got to do, but I feel like these guys, Like, see when you blow up a ring with two guys in the middle and you've got to pretend that they're dead, or at least one of them does. Like, I don't know. I feel like that this entire feud, it's because it's still Moxley and Omega feuding. It's like surely that should be like the end game, like a massive like the ring exploding. But here we are. Like if you look at TNA, like they were doing like mouths getting stapled shut, and I'm all for extreme rules and extreme matches, but when the people in them are shite, it just doesn't work, right? It really just does not work. But anyway, Wheeler Yuta is actually the one who defeats um, Kenny Omega here. He ties him up with a seatbelt. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Takeshita actually had a running knee strike to Omega. So Pam, Takeshita's betrayed the Elite. Oh my goodness. Oh my god damn it. Yeah, just a match full of spots, full of blood, full of gore. I have nothing really else to say on the matter, troops. So yeah, I'll leave your thoughts down below. I'll give Double or Nothing a 1.5 out of 10. I mean, some stuff was alright, but damn, this is the best this show's got to offer.